comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can.
Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the New Orleans Saints. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Dak going to start out going to the air. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series. At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's good for the Saints.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Kamara. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
This one taken in by Olave.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott trucks over it.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Prescott now from the 50.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A 1st down carry by Elliott.
He'll take this to the 46.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing. Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Prescott to throw on fourth. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down, and the Saints will have the football back. First down, Winston. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 27, Winston. Thomas has got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Winston to Thomas there for the Saints' first down.
That's good for the Saints. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 11 now. Now Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 58 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
What's good on the extra point? And the lead grows to 10-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game and a half that might provide a psychological boost. And they'll work this down inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Prescott yet again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down in the field of play, so they say no to the field goal try, and time has run out on this first half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Well, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
That's good for the Saints.
They run it again with Kamara. Room here. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Prescott down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Marcus Davenport, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. So the fake punt